Hey there, welcome to your guided meditation for the new moon solar eclipse in Cancer. This special event is happening on Thursday, July 12th at 7:48 p.m. Pacific time at 20 degrees of Cancer. And so a new moon is typically a time of starting fresh, initiating something. It's the spark of a new idea, of a new insight, of something intangible being created. It is the moment of creation. And a solar eclipse adds another layer onto this. A solar eclipse is when it's some part in the world, very briefly, just for a few minutes, the light of the sun is momentarily blocked by the body of the moon. And so we can look to the symbolism behind this event to understand what's happening in our life now and in our inner world as well. How it is that we're feeling. And so astrology is this really beautiful tool. Like, there are so many beautiful tools in the world to make meaning, to understand. And the really cool thing, or the really interesting thing about eclipses, is that the planets are just moving. It doesn't mean anything until we assign meaning to it. And the more that we look for meaning, the more that we look for meaning in what is the meaning of my life, why am I feeling this way? What is it that's really happening in my life? Not just on the surface level, but what does it mean? The more that we ask these questions, the more that we see answers. And we can see answers in many different ways. I'm choosing to use astrology. And so this meaning that we assign to an eclipse means that there is a certain element of something that is known becomes unknown, and it's almost like there's a reset button that is pushed, so that there's very brief momentary darkness or momentary unknowing, momentarily maybe even getting acquainted with or touching the shadow side of yourself, or the unconscious part of yourself, your inner psyche that you typically don't function with. So this is a very special time to connect with that part of you and to gain new insight, new energy, and to connect with what it is that's happening in your life. So we will do a guided meditation to tune into this energy. Find a comfortable place. Close your eyes. Relax. Feel your entire body relaxed. And with every single breath that you take in, there's light filling your body. Every single breath that you release releases tension in your body. Every single inhale that you take brings more awareness and more focus on what you're feeling physically, mentally, and emotionally. So you can even feel the sensation of the air rushing in through your nostrils, the temperature. You can feel the rise of your chest, the rise of your belly as you inhale in. And then as you exhale, it's not even a forced exhale, it's just a release, it's a softening. And so when you exhale, You're releasing air, and the rest of the body is releasing as well. Breathing in to feel, breathing out to relax. As you become more connected here, feel your eyes relax. Relax your eyebrows. Relax your jaw. Relax your tongue. And relax your shoulders. Imagine that you're sitting underneath a beautiful waterfall of light that is pouring smooth, supple, relaxed light all over your entire body. This light is cleansing, it's rejuvenating, and it brings peace. Good. And then bring your focus into your belly. You may even want to place one palm on either side of your belly. Feel the sensation of your belly moving as you breathe in and out. And imagine inside of your belly a bright sun. And this sun moves in all directions, so it's bright in the front, side to side, and then even radiates through your middle back, through your middle spine. This bright sun represents your conscious awareness. It symbolizes your ability to present yourself in the world, to be who you are, to assert yourself, your wants, your desires, and to do so from a place of soul strength. So this assertiveness that is inside your belly, it does not come from fear or insecurity or even novelty. It comes from this place of having a strong soul connection. Imagine this beautiful light residing right in the center of your belly. And as you breathe in and out, this light begins to radiate and sparkle, and it expands with every single breath that you take in. It starts to get bigger and bigger until it encircles your entire body. So that you're submerged in this beautiful, bright yellow sun. You are this bright light. And so I want you to imagine yourself in the place that you're in right now. So it's almost as if you could see yourself from a bird's eye view. See yourself in this exact moment encircled with this beautiful yellow sun energy. In the room that you're in, notice the colors and the textures, the details of the flooring or the ground, the ceiling. And so in this moment, you are the sun. You are embodying the sun energy in appearance, and then also this energy of strong sense of self, individuation, assertiveness, warmth, grace, beauty. And then imagining yourself in this room, I want you to imagine that someone or something comes into this room and it blocks the light. And I want you to notice what it is that comes into the room. Is it a happy presence? Is it a scary presence? Is it curious? Is it uncertain? What is it that comes in to block that light? And I want you to hold this feeling with this presence that comes into the room. Hold the feeling, whatever it is, and get really curious about this presence. How does it make you feel? What do you see? Are there images or colors or associations that come to you? Good, and then imagine your light radiating so much that this presence in the room with you leaves. So then it's just you again, shining in a most beautiful and bright way. But you also have the memory of this presence that came in to block the light. And no matter what that presence was, even if it was difficult to imagine, I want you to bring your palms to your heart and honor that that presence was there and that it's a part of you. And to honor that you can shine and you can be assertive and you can be strong, even knowing that there are things that will come in and block your light, block your path, or even just create uncertainty. That's a part of this process. Take a deep breath in and out. Again. Exhale. Last time in. Exhale. Wonderful. So when you feel ready, give yourself a big hug. Open your eyes. And as you are getting acquainted with the waking world, I'm going to pull a tarot card for us for this eclipse. So I haven't pulled this in advance. I'm pulling it right here, right now. So this is a card to symbolize the energy of this eclipse. So if we were to think about an energy to embody and to work with, this is the card that I'm asking for. Okay. Ooh. Wow. So I pulled the Emperor card, and this is I'm just laughing because this is very appropriate for the sun, for the solar plexus chakra. It's a very sun-like energy to work with. So what is the Emperor? So the image in Tarot of the Emperor is a man sitting on this throne, and it almost looks like a stone throne. It doesn't look very comfortable, but it looks very sturdy, and he has long white hair, a long white beard. He has what looks like a crown, and he's holding a staff. Has some kind of symbol with a circle on it, and then he's holding what looks like a golden ball. It almost looks like a golden sun, actually. And so the Emperor card is about inner authority. The Emperor card encourages you to be your own authority. The Emperor card can signal when that is a benefit, that is a beneficial energy to work with. So this is also a reminder not to let other people have authority over you when they don't need to. So there may be a way in which you can reclaim your sense of power and authority over yourself, not over others, but over yourself. And I really feel that strongly with this card because we're working with the sun energy. We're working with the sense of self and how it is that you have dominion over yourself. It's a very strong and powerful card. So that is the message that I'll leave you with, that inner authority is really at work here. And I feel this also plays into the fact that Pluto will be opposite the sun during this solar eclipse, and Pluto is very much about power and authority, how we use our resources, how we use our inner resources especially. So those are all themes that are beneficial to work with at this time. You can really tap into that. So I'm wishing you a wonderful new moon, wonderful solar eclipse, wonderful weekend. If you want to find out more about the astrology of this week and get more in depth on it, you can watch my weekly astrology forecast on Neo-Feminine Astrology on YouTube. And if you want to know more about eclipses in general, and you want to know more about the Mars retrograde that we're in as well, you can find out more about that on my podcast, Neo-Feminine TV, and that is at neofemininetv.fireside.fm. So sending lots of love, and I'll talk to you soon. Namaste.